Sephora Spring Savings event has started today, which is really exciting. We're going to go over the sale details and I'm going to show you what's in my cart and what I recommend for mature skin. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle. The Spring Savings event starts Friday, April 1st and ends Monday, April 11th. During that time, you can save either 10%, 15%, or 20%. It depends on your Beauty Insider status. Now, Beauty Insider is free to join. Anyone can join, but you do have to join to take advantage of the discount. The top tier is called Rouge, and you spend $1,000 a year. The next tier down is the VIB, which you spend $350 a year. And then there's the Insider, which is just free to anyone, and you can get 10% off. Now, they do have specific dates for each tier that you can shop. The Rouge status gets 20% off, and you get to shop the entire sale. So you get the April 1st to the April 11th. VIB status is 15% off, and you get to start shopping on April 5th until the end of the sale. And for the Insider status, you get 10% off. So that'll be April 7th to the end of the sale. And they do have some exclusions, but most products you can get the discounts on. They also have 30% off all the Sephora collection, and that's for everybody. So it doesn't matter your status, you can still take advantage of the 30% off. So that is it for the sale details. So let's just jump right into what's in my cart. Now, the first things that I have in my cart, there's actually two of them. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. I have not used these yet. I've heard that they're fantastic. I'm going to be getting color Oyster Pearl and Amber Gold. If there's any colors that you guys recommend, if you've been using them and you really like them, I would love to know. I'm really excited to give them a try. Next is the ORIBE Invisible Defense Universal Protection Hairspray. I mentioned this in my hair video. I'm finally going to purchase the full size of that. This is a great heat protectant. They call it a hairspray, but it's more of just a heat protectant. It doesn't give your hair any hold. It does make your hair really, really shiny. I really like this protection spray because you can use it on wet and dry hair, where some of the other ones you could only use on wet hair, because a lot of times we don't wash our hair every day. You want to style it, 2-day hair, even 3-day hair sometimes. This is great. You can put it on your dry hair and then you can run a curling iron or whatever you want to use through it, flat iron, and still have all of that heat protection, and it protects your hair up to 450 degrees. I have the Clinique Almost Lipstick in the black cherry. Never tried this either, so I'm really excited to find out about that. Next is something new. It's the Sol de Janeiro. Totally gonna pronounce this wrong. It's the BEIJA FLOR Elastic Cream with collagen and squalane. It says it's new. It's a collagen-rich daily body cream that visibly boosts elasticity for replenished, plump-looking skin. And for skin concerns, it's loss of firmness and elasticity. The scent says that it's a fruity floral with notes of Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. I know Sol de Janeiro products tend to have a really strong smell, so I'm hoping it's not too overwhelming, but it sounds really nice. I also have Anastasia Beverly Hills Stronghold Clear Brow Gel in my cart. I had purchased a set in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. It was the brow pencil and a little mini clear brow gel came in it. And when I was going through some of my things and I found it and I used it and I really, really like it. Now, my holy grail is the Benefit Clear Brow Gel, but I'm really enjoying this one because it has a nice fluffy brush. It just puts my brows where they need to be, and I feel like it makes them kind of fluffy, if that makes sense. I also have Pat McGrath Labs, the Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Setting Powder. Right now, the only powder that I'm really using under my eye is the By Terry Hydro Powder. I've heard really good things about this, especially from people who have dry under eyes. I typically won't set them unless I'm using a super moisturizing concealer. If any of you have used these products, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your opinions on some of these. I also have Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 Mascara Value Set. Now, this is a pack of 2. I do like this mascara. I've been out of it for quite some time, so I'm going to get a pack of 2. I'm going to share one with a friend. It's a really nice mascara. It separates my lashes. It gives it some length. It doesn't transfer on my upper brow, and it doesn't flake. I have the SHISEIDO WASO Poreless Matte Primer. This is one of my favorite primers if you watch some of my other videos. It's fantastic. It's very lightweight. It makes my skin look really smooth. I'm wearing it today. It blurs the pores. The only issue with it is it does have a fragrance. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, I'm not sure if you would enjoy it. I've mentioned in other videos that it kind of smells like a perm. It doesn't linger, it goes away. And I'm able to put it on my entire face, including my eyelids, and I haven't had a problem. It just gives my face a nice satin finish even before my makeup. I also have Makeup by Mario Master Blade Brow Pencil. If you watched my last empties video, I had this pencil. I absolutely loved it. It went on so well. I ended up having to throw it away because the cap was really tight, and when I pulled it, the whole brow pencil itself came out and it went down the drain in my bathroom, so I had to throw it away. So I'm going to replace it, and next time be more careful when I use it. I also have a mini mascara. Is it SAIE? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's the 101 Lengthening and Lifting Mascara. I'm gonna buy the mini size just to try it. I'm always looking for new mascaras. And I also have the Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer Pore Minimizer. Again, that's another favorite primer of mine. Between that and the SHISEIDO WASO, those are the two that I reach for the most. So I want to take advantage of the sale and just have them on backup, so I never run out. So that is it for my cart so far. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything else to it. I really have to pick and choose because it's getting a bit spendy, but we'll see what happens. I'll definitely be doing a haul video, so you'll find out if I ended up buying more or not. So let's just get into my recommendations. If there's anything that you've kind of been waiting for, like a Dyson blow dryer, which is my favorite, highly recommend that. Take advantage of the sale. You can get the 20, the 15, or the 10% off. The Dyson blow dryer is the only blow dryer that I use. It dries your hair fast. It's gentle. My hairdresser actually uses them in her salon. If there's anything really expensive that you've been wanting to get that Sephora has, definitely take advantage of that. For foundations, I have a few of them. The first one is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is going to be 30% off for everybody during the sale, and it's so inexpensive. This is $20 for 0.84 ounces. This is a medium coverage. It's great for mature skin. It has a natural finish. It's hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid. It's long wearing, and it's fragrance free. It just goes on so nice. You can apply it with your fingers, a sponge, a brush, and it goes on nicely all three ways. I wear this quite often. The next foundation is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. I really love this foundation. It's medium coverage. It also has hyaluronic acid. It's a lightweight, buildable, hydrating foundation with a natural radiant finish that works to give you better looking skin instantly and over time. This is another one that you can apply with your fingers, a sponge, or a brush, and it just goes on nicely. This is just really comfortable to wear. The other one that I've been wearing the most is a newer foundation, but I've been putting it on almost every day. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I did do a review on this. If you were interested, I will link it down below for you. This has become kind of my go-to for every day. This is a medium coverage, good for redness, natural finish. It says it's good for dark spots, dullness, and uneven texture. It is an advanced makeup skincare hybrid foundation with a natural finish that quickly blurs and smooths while visibly improving skin's clarity over time. I really like wearing this. It's so lightweight. Basically, when I'm wearing makeup but I don't really want to look like I'm completely made up, I will just put this on. I just use my fingers. It goes on so nice and smooth. The coverage is actually really good on this. It says that it's medium. It covers up most of my spots really, really well, and I don't have to go back over. I don't have to use a concealer. Next is a non-makeup related item. It is the Nest candles. If you are a candle person like I am, I highly recommend taking advantage of the sale for the Nest candles. There is nothing like them. They have some wonderful spring scents. I was just looking online. They have a grapefruit, they have a rose, they have a mint and eucalyptus. They have a driftwood and chamomile. Hands down, these are the best candles that I've ever owned. They're fantastic. They last so long. One little candle fills my entire house with fragrance. It burns really clean. It's nice. If you love candles, take advantage of the sale for those. Another recommendation is brushes. Brushes just tend to be so spendy, so it's great during the sale to buy any specific brushes that you want. Three of my favorite brushes from Sephora is the Sephora Pro Mini 55.5. They don't have this exact one. This was kind of a special edition from 2018, and it's just the mini, but they do have this in the larger version. I use this every day for my bronzer. This is my favorite bronzing brush just because of the size of the head. It's so small, and it's just nice to get up into the hairline, a little bit in the temple if you want. It deposits the right amount of bronzer, so I feel like it's not going all over my face, especially when you have a small face. You don't want to use a big puffy brush and then have the bronzer, you know, halfway down your forehead. So I love this brush. The other one that I had, and I just recently started using, was the Pro Blush in 89. It's really dirty. I've been using this a lot. This is an amazing brush. I love it. I feel like I can just put it exactly where I need it, but the shape of this is just so nice. It's tapered. I feel like it's depositing color and blending at the same time when you apply it. The other brush, if you are familiar with the Angie BK Beauty Hot and Flashy collab, she has that fantastic concealer brush, but right now it's only part of her set, and her brush set's expensive. It's $125. This is her concealer brush right here. Now, Sephora has one, very similar. It is the Pro Concealer 71. Now, I'm just gonna compare the two for you. Now, Angie's fans out a little bit more, and it looks like it's a little bit more tapered. I just wanna show you how similar these are. If you're looking for a great concealer brush, this one is much more affordable. Again, they're so similar. Angie's is a little bit larger. This one is really, really soft from Sephora. You can get right up under your eyes. It's a nice size. I really recommend this one. It is so close to Angie's brush. For bronzers, I have two bronzers that I really recommend. They're favorites of mine. One is the Gucci. This is their Eclat Soleil. This is the number 3. I love this bronzer. It just goes on so nice. That's the color. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. It's buttery soft. It goes on smooth. I'm wearing that today too. It's just so subtle, and it has a little bit of a radiance to it. I don't want to say a glow, just such a pretty finish. It does come with a little brush underneath, which I have not used, but this has been in some of my favorites videos. I absolutely love it. This is definitely a recommendation. The next bronzer that I recently found is the LYS. This is the No Limits Matte Bronzer in Harmony, which is medium. This is another one that I'm really enjoying. It's very similar to the color the Gucci. It doesn't lean towards orange. It just gives you a really pretty sun-kissed look without being overwhelming. Now for setting sprays, I actually purchased this in last year's spring Sephora sale. This is the Glam Glow Glow Setter. This is hands down one of my favorite setting sprays. I have probably about 6 or 7. This one and the Benefit Professional are the two that I reach for all the time. It has a really nice light fragrance. So it does have a fragrance, but it doesn't linger. It goes away quickly. It has this very super fine mist. I love the smell. The pump never clogs on this at all, so you never have any of those wet speckles all over your face. It's just really fine, really nice. They call it Glam Glow, but don't let the name fool you. It doesn't give you a glow. It's just a really pretty, lightweight setting spray. This is the Smashbox Becca Under Eye Brightener. I love this concealer. It doesn't give you a ton of coverage. It just gives your under eye just a really nice glow, and it does exactly what it says. It just makes you look more bright-eyed and awake. It's really, really pretty. This is one of my favorites. I already have one of these on backup. My other concealer, I don't hear anyone really talking about. This is the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. This is a great concealer, especially if you have mature eyes. It is a serum concealer. You can see it's really creamy. It has a nice finish. It's not drying at all. It's a medium coverage satin finish. It has vitamin C. It's vegan. It's fragrance free. It's just blended right in. I don't even feel it. This is a fantastic concealer. I'm also a huge fan of their mascara, and here it is. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and I'm going to show you the reason why. If you look at this brush, it has long bristles on one side and short bristles on the other. And I love that you can just get in there and you can lengthen it and separate. And then you can use the short ones to get a lot of lift. So it lifts and lengthens your lashes. As far as volume, it is buildable, but I wouldn't say that it gives you a ton of volume. It's more lengthening and lifting, which is really nice. The short bristles are also great for your lower lashes, but I just love how this makes my lashes look. I don't have to put a ton of effort in, which is nice. Some mascaras, you really have to work at them. This goes on so easy. It looks sometimes when you pull it out like it's gonna be clumpy. It does not clump at all. And I do have to say that this is really, really old. I don't know how or why it's lasted as long as it has. It's not dried out. I'm still using it. So all around, this is just a great lifting, lengthening, easy to use. You don't have to fuss with it. So I highly recommend this. Now for brows, you saw that I have the Makeup by Mario brow pencil in my cart. The other one that I recently had purchased, I had it a long time ago, I ran out. I bought 2 of them. This is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I bought this in Taupe Trap and Brown Sugar. I forgot how much I love this. My brows have never looked this nice. One end has a fine tip pen. It's so nice. You can actually draw little hairs, especially if you have sparse brows like I do. And the other end is just a pencil that's retractable, which is nice if you need to fill in at all. But I forgot how amazing the brush is. I've been using it every day. I'll try to show you up close. It looks like I have little brows in here, and there are no brows there, especially on this eye. Those are just brush strokes from this pencil. The line is just so fine, it looks realistic. These have been working so well. I'm not the greatest with brows at all, and I don't have much of a steady hand, but don't shy away from giving these a try. I know I've seen videos where other people have tried it and they just gave up on it. Don't give up on this. It's really easy to use. It does look like I have little hairs, and I do not. For a highlighter, I don't often use a highlighter, but when I do, I reach for the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. This is my favorite highlighter, and I have quite a few, but that's what it looks like right there. I know on my finger I swatched it, so it looks really crazy, but it's not like that. It's really, really subtle and pretty. So if I do want to wear a highlighter, this is definitely the one that I reach for. Last are blushes. I love blushes, obsessed with them, have way too many of them. I would go with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour. I have it in Blushing Bride, which is a really pretty color. That's the Blushing Bride. It's just a nice pink color. I also have it in Party, which I'm wearing today. And this is just a natural pink color. So that's the Blushing Bride, and that's the Party color. They're both just pretty soft pink colors. The other blush that I recommend that I fell in love with is the Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Melting Color Balm. This is number 51. It's a pretty peachy pink. This has a nice feel to it. It's buttery. It almost feels like a cream to powder. It's just a really pretty nude pink, but that's the Blushing Bride, the Party, and this is number 51 in the Neo Nude blush. So finally, we made it through the recommendations video. I really hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you go. If you do plan on shopping the Sephora sale, I would love to hear what you guys plan on buying, and I will see you in my next video. Monday? No, it does not. It ends Monday. Now, VIB gets 15%. I don't even know if I said that. It's going to be complete. Whew. I know the... Yikes.